everyone, a warm welcome. In this video I am going to discuss how to find the bilinear transformation if images of 3 points are given. Bilinear transformation is also known as linear fractional transformation or Mobius transformation. Bilinear transformations are mappings in the form of z equal to az plus b by cz plus d, where a, b, c, d are constants, either complex or real constants. Next, let me introduce Crouse ratio. Crouse ratio is defined for 4 points. So consider 4 points, Z1, Z2, Z3 and Z4. And it is denoted by, and is defined as Z1 minus Z2 into Z3 minus Z4 by Z1 minus Z4 into Z3 minus Z2. If one of these points is the point infinity, then we have to choose the quotient of the difference containing this point as 1. Also, we have an important result in Crouse ratio, which is Crouse ratio is invariant under any bilinear transformation. That is, Crouse ratio of any 4 points in the z plane is same as the Crouse ratio of their images in the omega plane. Next, let me explain the method of finding the bilinear transformation when images of 3 points are given. So we have 3 points in the z plane and 3 points in the omega plane. Let omega equal to fz be the bilinear transformation which maps 3 points z1, z2, z3 onto omega 1, omega 2, omega 3. We know Crouse ratio is invariant under any bilinear transformation. So we can write Crouse ratio of z, z1, z2, z3 is equal to Crouse ratio of omega, omega 1, omega 2, omega 3. Next, by using the definition of Crouse ratio, expand the above equation. From this, we can easily find the bilinear transformation. Let me find the bilinear transformation which map infinity I0 onto 0 I infinity respectively. See, detailed explanation is given in the previous video. Without much explanation, let me start. Let omega equal to fz be the required bilinear transformation. Next, we have to choose z1, z2, z3. Similarly, omega 1, omega 2, omega 3. That is z1, z2, z3. Here, infinity is mapped to 0, I goes to I, 0 goes to infinity. See, these are the points in the z plane and these are in the omega plane. So you keep these points as z1, z2, z3. Infinity, I, 0. 0, I, infinity. Next we have Crouse ratio of z, z1, z2, z3 is same as the Crouse ratio. See, Crouse ratio of these 4 points and their images are same. That is omega, omega 1, omega 2, omega 3. Next you put the values of z1, z2, z3. That is infinity I0 is equal to Crouse ratio of omega 0 I infinity. What is its Crouse ratio? It is z minus infinity into I minus 0 divided by z minus 0 into I minus infinity. That is z minus infinity, I minus 0, z minus 0 into I minus infinity is equal to, similarly, omega minus 0 into I minus infinity divided by omega minus infinity into I minus 0. Again, in Crouse ratio, the ratio containing infinity should be taken as 1. So, this ratio is 1. Again, this ratio is also 1. So, this implies I divided by z is equal to omega by I. From this, how can we find omega? You cross multiply. Set it to omega is equal to I square, that is minus 1. So, omega is equal to minus 1 by z.
This is the required bilinear transformation which maps infinity I0 to 0 I infinity. You can check whether the mapping is right or not. See, this is our FZ. The checking part is not in our problem. So for our clarification, what is f infinity? F infinity is 0, its image is 0. What is f of I? It is minus 1 by I, is I. What is f of infinity? F of infinity is, sorry, f of 0. F of 0 is minus infinity. See, in complex plane, there is only plus infinity. So this minus infinity is any infinity. In real axis, you can see plus infinity and minus infinity. But in complex plane, there is only plus infinity. So you consider it as infinity. Let me answer another question. Question is, find the bilinear transformation which maps the points 0, 2i, minus 2i in Z plane into the points minus 1, 0, infinity of W plane. So in the question it is given 0 maps to minus 1, 2i maps to 0, minus 2i to infinity. We have to find which transformation which maps 0 to minus 1, 2i to 0 and minus 2i to infinity. Let omega equal to Fz be the required bilinear transformation. Next we have to choose Z1, Z2, Z3. Similarly, omega 1, omega 2, omega 3. See, Z values are the points on the Z plane which are 0, 2i, minus 2i. You write its corresponding images as wi, that is minus 1, 0, infinity. We have cross ratio of Z, Z1, Z2, Z3 is same as cross ratio of omega, omega 1, omega 2, omega 3. Which implies Z, you put the values of Zi and omega I. 0, 2i minus 2i is equal to cross ratio of omega minus 1, 0, infinity. This implies, see its cross ratio is Z minus 0 into 2i minus 2i, the whole divided by Z minus 2i into 2i minus 0. Z minus 0 is Z into 2i minus 2i is 4i by Z plus 2i into 2i, right? Is equal to omega plus 1 into minus infinity divided by omega minus infinity into 1. You keep the ratio containing infinity as 1. Here it is 0 minus infinity. So you have to keep this ratio as 1. So which implies, see here 2i will cancel. So 2z by Z plus 2i is equal to omega plus 1 divided by 1. Which implies, what is omega? Omega is equal to, you take minus 1 to the other side, that is 2z by Z plus 2i minus 1. See, when minus 1 to the other side, it is omega plus 1 is equal to this one. It's correct. On the right side, anyway you find omega. You cross multiply and take the terms of omega to the left side. Then you find what is omega. Here omega equal to, here you take LCM Z plus 2i. Z plus 2i. 2z minus z minus 2i. Which implies omega is equal to z minus 2i by z plus 2i. See, this is our required bilinear transformation. Next question, find the bilinear transformation which maps 0, 1, infinity or 2. Minus 1 and minus I, 1 respectively. See, bilinear transformation is also known as linear fractional transformation or Mobius transformation. Let Fz be the required bilinear transformation. Let omega equal to Fz be the required bilinear transformation. Let Z1 equal to 0, Z2 equal to 1, Z3 equal to infinity. And omega 1 equal to minus 1, omega 2 is equal to minus I, omega 3 equal to 1. We have cross ratio is invariant under any bilinear transformation. So, cross ratio of Z, Z1, Z2, Z3. is same as cross ratio of omega, omega 1, omega 2, omega 3. Which implies cross ratio of z 0, 1, infinity is equal to cross ratio of omega minus 1 minus I 1. Which implies it is z minus 0 into 1 minus infinity whole divided by z minus infinity into 1 minus 0. That is z into 1 minus infinity by z minus infinity into 1 is equal to omega plus 1 into minus I minus 1 divided by omega minus 1 into minus I plus 1. You keep this ratio as 1. That is the definition of cross ratio. So this implies z equal to omega plus 1 into minus I minus 1 omega minus 1 into 1 minus I. You cross multiply. Omega minus 1 into 1 minus I into z is equal to omega plus 1 into I plus 1. You take a negative sign here. Here the left side is omega minus 1 into z minus I z is equal to minus omega plus 1 into I plus 1. Next you collect the terms containing omega in the left side. See omega into this term. So z minus I z. Here the omega terms is omega into I plus 1 with the negative sign. When you take this term to the left side, this negative sign will become plus. So plus into I plus 1 into omega. See these two terms which contains omega. Omega into this, then omega into this one. You keep all the terms to the right side. That is minus I plus 1 plus z minus I z, which implies omega into z minus I z plus I plus 1 is equal to this term is minus I minus 1 plus z minus I z. So what is omega? Omega equal to, you collect z terms first, z minus I z minus I minus 1 by z minus I z plus I plus 1. Here no cancellation with the terms. So this is our required efficient. See the general form of the bilinear transformation is fz equal to az plus b by cz plus b. So omega can be written as omega equal to z into 1 minus I minus of I plus 1 divided by z into 1 minus I plus I plus 1. Not necessary for writing like this. I just noticed because the general form of the bilinear transformation is az plus b by cz plus b, where a, b, c are constants, maybe real or complex constants. See here in the numerator, a is z plus b. So you collect z terms. So z into 1. You see, by comparing these two, you can see a is 1 minus I and b is minus of I plus 1. C is 1 minus I and D is I plus 1. Not compulsory for writing omega like this. We can stop at here.